Hello, guys. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, bonjour, bonsoir, bon après-midi, wherever you're watching me from. I hope that you all are doing well. And welcome to Live with Annette. Today's I'm going live to talk about a very interesting topic and a very sensitive topic. Hello. Thank you for joining. So, yeah, hello everyone, and thank you for joining this live discussion today with me. We are here to talk about a topic that has been generating a lot of discussion lately and causing a lot of head turning questions from parents, from everyone, because it's a sensitive topic. Sexuality education for young children, especially children between the ages of 3 to 6. So I'm here today to talk about this topic because I think that for me personally, it's very important and it's very sensitive because I have a child. I have children. I have 2 kids, 3 years and 12 years old, and I have a junior brother who is 14. But that those ages are not really the call of concern or the cause for concern. What is most important for me is the children of nursery and primary. That's the area where I feel that it's a call for concern. It's a reason to raise more alarm, to talk about it, to sensitize parents out there who do not know about it. And the reason why I decided to create my first live video about the topic so that I can be able to give more insight and bring other people into my life to give their own point of view. So, first of all, I want to begin by acknowledging that talking about sexuality that concerns kids, it's a very sensitive topic, yet an important issue that we all want to talk about it for the best interest of our children. Because sexuality, first of all, it's something that every parent will want to talk about it to their kids, to their children. But at what age do you think is the right time to talk about? Is there a right time? Let me ask the question, like, is there a right time to talk about sexuality to your children? Or do you think that is the parents' duty to talk about sexuality to their children? Or is it the duty of teachers? To what extent is it the duty of a teacher to talk about sexuality to your kids? This issue is very sensitive and is very, I would say, emotional. So I would not want to talk about it as a parent, because if I talk about it as a parent, it's going to be I'm going to be very judgmental. So I want to talk about it from an outsider's point of view, without being sensitive, without being emotional about it. Because as a parent that listens to things like this and issues like this, you become so sensitive, you become so protective of your children, you become so emotional and scared. and I don't want to bring out the topic in that light. I want to make it a topic of sensitization, so that we should be aware, we should be alert, we should be concerned about the kind of things, the kind of subjects that should be allowed or taught in school. To what extent do teachers or schools have to teach our children when it comes to sexuality? So that's the question mark around the topic. So yeah, that's why we are here today to discuss about it. So I have some guest speakers. Bonjour, bonjour Francine, Madame Wendy May. Oh, bonjour, ça va, tu vas bien? Elle me demande de parler en français. Ah, d'accord, ouais, je vais parler en français. Même comme mon français est bizarre, je vais parler en français. Bref, qu'est-ce que j'étais en train de dire? Je suis en train de parler de cette nouvelle loi. Je suis en train de parler de cette nouvelle loi qui a été votée pour être passée dans les établissements scolaires, dans les établissements primaires. Et ça concerne la sexualité des enfants. Donc, et la question que je suis en train de poser, c'est que est-ce qu'il y a une limite entre-temps pour les enseignants? Jusqu'à quelle limite est-ce que les enseignants ont droit à donner l'éducation sexuelle à nos enfants? Est-ce que c'est la comment on dit, the right? Est-ce que c'est aux enseignants d'apprendre à nos enfants la vie sexualité, ou c'est à nous, les parents, de prendre cette relais? Parce qu'à un moment donné, il y a une limite. Moi, je me dis qu'il y a une limite. Mais comme je disais en anglais, j'aimerais pas prendre la côté maman, parce que si je prends la côté maman, je vais être critique. Donc, je préfère prendre une côté observatrice pour bien parler de ça, pour ne pas être émotionnelle, parce qu'en tant que maman, et avec tout ce que j'entends là, si je veux parler de ça en tant qu'une maman, je vais être triste, je vais être émotionnelle et je vais être critique. Donc, je ne sais pas comment c'est que vous pensez par rapport à ça. Si vous avez déjà entendu parler de ça, je ne sais pas si vous avez déjà entendu parler de ça, mais il y a une loi qui a été votée qui dit que nos enfants doivent apprendre la sexualité à l'école. La sexualité à quel niveau? Jusqu'à quel niveau? C'est ça le problème. Parce qu'apprendre à un enfant à connaître ses parties intimes quand ça change, ça, c'est pas un problème. Mais jusqu'à quel niveau est-ce qu'on veut apprendre à nos enfants la sexualité? C'est ça le problème. C'est ça le problème. Donc, j'ai beaucoup de... I have a lot of comments here. I don't know. Madame Wendimi, would you like to come? Est-ce que tu veux participer? Je peux vous donner la parole de dire ce que vous pensez. Je ne sais pas. Mais d'abord, je veux dire, I would like to say that I would like to emphasize on the fact that I'm not here today to talk against education, to speak against education. Like education is not a good thing. Education is very vital for the life of our children. It helps in their development process, in the stages of development. It equips them with the knowledge and skills that they need to make informed decisions and as they grow. That is the reason why we send our children to school, to be educated. so that they should be able to make informed decisions as they grow old. But if education should be that which would in turn destroy our children, is that education? It's just a question. I don't know. L'éducation, comme je disais, c'est très important dans la vie éducative de nos enfants. C'est pour cela on envoie nos enfants à l'école pour qu'eux ils soient éduqués pour prendre des bonnes décisions dans leur vie croissance. Ou c'est croissance, si c'est le bon français, je ne sais pas. Mais c'est pour cela on est là comme des parents, c'est pour cela qu'il y a des enseignants, pour que nos enfants puissent avoir une éducation. Mais l'éducation, est-ce que l'éducation est là pour aider nos enfants à prendre des décisions, des bonnes décisions dans leur vie, ou est-ce que l'éducation est là pour que nos enfants puissent... est-ce que l'éducation est là pour détruire nos enfants à la fin? Ça, c'est une question que je pose. Qu'est-ce que vous pensez? Est-ce que l'éducation de maintenant, c'est pour aider nos enfants ou c'est pour détruire nos enfants? De toute façon, il y a des affiches que je veux mettre sur le live pour que vous puissiez lire, et des vidéos aussi que je veux vous montrer pour que vous puissiez attendre or listen to what is happening right now for those who are not yet aware of the happenings of what is happening right now. And you need to be aware of it, and you need to take precautions of what is happening, of the society that we are in right now. So as a parent, I am concerned, and I hope that you as a parent watching me, you should be concerned about your children too tomorrow, because we are not here to fight just for the children of today. We are fighting for the children of tomorrow, of the future. So if we can use our voices to talk about some things that are not right, then we are part of the thing. We are part of the problems, because the system, I believe the system is there to protect the children. I believe that the system is there to protect us. But if the system should be the one that will drive us away, because tomorrow, if I am not able to go to the system for protection, then who will I be able to run to? So I would not want to talk so much about this aspect when I haven't shared with you like what I'm talking about. So I would want you guys to listen to this video and then tell me what you think about it. Well, it's in French. It's in French. For my French listeners and viewers, you understand. For my English viewers and for my English followers, I'll try to explain later. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. For my new viewers, welcome to my channel. If you're just meeting me for the very first time, my name is Annette Mojoko. And like I said, I'm from Cameroon and I reside in France. So welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you like what you're watching, if you are interested in listening or following me throughout this journey and you like my video, please don't forget to click the notification button below so that when I post new videos, you'll be informed of my new videos. So yeah, let me bring up the video so that you listen and you tell me what you think about it.
Bruxelles. Et pour cause, il a adopté l'EVRAS. Entendez par là le cours d'éducation à la vie affective, relationnelle et sexuelle. Un cours qui devient obligatoire et qui soulève bien des questions et même la colère de certains parents et associations venus manifester devant le Parlement. François Andréoletti, Arnaud Hyperciel et Daniel Belter.
I
au Parlement
just
de
play
la
it again one more
Fédération
time.
Wallonie-Bruxelles. Et pour cause, il a adopté l'EVRAS. Entendez par là le cours d'éducation à la vie affective, relationnelle et sexuelle. Un cours qui devient obligatoire et qui soulève bien des questions et même la colère de certains parents et associations venus manifester devant le Parlement. François Andreoletti, Arnaud Hyperciel et Daniel Belter.
So that's just the news from a Belgian channel talking about the protest that went on in Belgium about that. But this is a document like from the website of World Health Organization that I'm going to share with you. I don't know if you're able to read. You've been able to read that document. I'll try to put another video up so you see. And I don't know. You can. I need. I need your ideas. I need your opinions about it. Francine is saying that non, l'éducation n'incombe pas en totalité à l'enseignement, à l'enseignant. Cet enfant, cet enfant passe beaucoup de temps à l'école, mais les parents ont les possibilités. Donc, quand vous posez la question. Well, if I understand what Francine is trying to ask or say, she's just saying that the responsibility of teaching our children does not rest on the teacher alone. It rests on both parents and teachers. Yes, of course, the responsibility of educating our children is not it's not the job of a teacher alone. It's you as a parent that does the job too. But like you said, it's interesting to know that our kids spend like half of the day with their teachers than they spend with us at home, because some of us are working parents that we come home, sometimes we are tired, we do not have the time to go through our children's book, and which is a very important thing that I'm also trying to talk about, because right now I believe at this point in time we should be very mindful of the things that we dismiss in our lives. Like our children are very important, that we should try as parents to take out some time to find out what our children have been through in school, what happened with them in school, By doing so, I think that we will be able to know certain things that are happening to them. And yes, of course, it's our duty as parents to be able to teach our children too in every aspect, responsibility, like what we are trying to talk about here now. It does not remain the duty of the teacher alone. But when it comes down to this sexuality thing, because there is an article here, I don't know, I'm trying to share it with you guys, but I'm unable to do so. When it comes to the responsibility or the topic of sexuality, I think that a child of 3, 4, 5 years is not yet ready. It's not yet ready. Even 6 years, it's not even ready to start listening to sexuality, or like, because they say, this is an article that says that, just give me 1 second, let me get to that article. I'm trying to share it with you guys, but I don't know why I can't. This um this article is saying that it's actually a, I don't know if you can see it, it's actually a flyer that is against, kicking against this this new law that is out to teach our children how to masturbate in school or stuff like that from the age of 3. And it says that the other one is Standard pour l'éducation sexuelle en Europe, Organisation mondiale de la santé, santé sexuelle. On dit de 0 à 1 an, donc, so they are like classifying the various ages, like from the various ages, what they have to teach. They have 0 to 1 year, what has to happen and stuff like that. So it's describing here that from 0 to 1 year, obviously children are not going to school even from 0 to 1 year, but they say le développement sexuel commence à la naissance, of course. Then from 2 to 3 years, il commence à délibérément toucher les parties génitales parce que c'est là le fait du bien. 0 to 4 years, informer l'enfant sur les connaissances de base concernant la reproduction humaine, la masturbation, I don't know if I'm allowed to use words like this online, but I really wanted to share the article with you. Like, it's crazy how they are trying to implement things like this to children at a very young age. Children whom I think are not even ready, they are not even able to bath themselves or write their names, or some of them don't even know their names in full. But you want to introduce things like this to them. I think it's not logical to me. And as a parent, I am I'm scared. Let me use the word. I'm scared for my child. I don't know about you, but I don't think that it's something that, it's scary. It's scary for your child of 3 years to be taught things like this in school. Where is the religious education? The other day, I I I realized that in Cameroon, religion is no longer a subject, as an important subject. So they start teaching you religion from Form 4. I heard that from my children at home who just came from Cameroon. Whereas in my days back home, we studied religion from primary school, from Form 1 to opposite. People could write religion in advanced level. Ordinary, it was a compulsory subject. It means when we were growing, we had I think four compulsory subjects to do at the ordinary level, aside from your other subjects. I know I had English, French, math, then religion. Four. So religion was compulsory. So where is religion in the education of children? We choose sexuality that is important to religion. I don't understand. I don't know what you people think about it, but I really need to get insight about what you guys are thinking. So I'm open for anybody who wants to come on to my to this live program to give their thoughts about what about this topic, what they think, how they feel. You just need to let me know so that I send you the link to the live show. If you have something to say, if you have any contribution, I'm open. We are open. We are here to talk about this problem because we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. It's for the best. It's for the future of our children. And I don't think we want to stay back and lay back and allow our children be traumatized because it's going to traumatize our children, you know. For your child to go to school and come back with a kind of notion is it's it's a trauma. To me, it's a trauma. So I don't know what you guys think about it, but for me, I don't think it's a good idea. Madame Wendimi, tu veux venir, tu veux parler, tu veux partager ce que tu penses avec nous? Madame Wendimi. So yeah, then well, before while we're waiting for any other person that would like to join my live, to join the live and talk about okay. Let me invite. Il faut cliquer sur le lien que je t'ai envoyé et je te verrai ici. Tu cliques juste sur le lien que je viens de t'envoyer et puis voilà, tu vas être invité. Je t'ai déjà invité. I think education is okay, she's live. She's trying to okay. Tu dois te connecter ton micro et ta caméra. Hein? Il faut que tu connectes ton micro et ta caméra pour que je puisse te connecter ici. Français. J'ai dit, j'ai dit qu'il faut te connecter ta vidéo et ton micro avant que je puisse t'inviter. J'ai vu que tu essayes de entrer, mais je ne peux pas. Tu ne peux pas entrer parce que ta caméra n'est pas connectée. Donc, il faut que tu connectes ta caméra et ton micro. Ouais. So while we're waiting for Madame Wendimi to connect her camera, I'm not speaking French and English, her camera and her microphone, I was saying that I think that well, I'm new to this YouTube thing. I don't know. I don't think I can. There are some words I'm not supposed to say online. So I think that sexuality education for young children should be age appropriate. It's true that it is important to teach sexuality to our children, but I equally think that it should be age appropriate. from 0 to 3 years or 4, 6 years. I don't know. For me, I think that it's not age appropriate to start teaching, introducing all of these things to children who can barely say their names. I think that it's bizarre, and I think Madame Wendy is here again. Alors, je suis pas une pro donc. Ah, je sais pas. Hein. Ton appareil n'est pas connecté. Hein. Je pense que je peux afficher tes commentaires sur. OK. Ça, c'est ce que. This is what Madame Wendy says. That's her comment. Ça, c'est les commentaires de Madame Wendy. Parce qu'il paraît que, je ne sais pas, je ne peux pas la connecter sur mon truc. Donc, tu vois, si tu vois sur le lien que je viens de t'envoyer, si tu cliques sur ça, ça va t'amener sur Google. Et là, tu suis les instructions qu'on te demande de faire. Et tu vas venir. Tu vas entrer sur mon live. Ouais, mon français. Ouais. Et toujours, je sais pas. Elle essaie toujours à se connecter. I don't know. Well, why I'm struggling with Madame Wendy to connect her. Sinon, tu peux laisser tes commentaires. Hein. Je vais afficher ça sur l'écran. Et s'il y a quelqu'un qui a quelque chose à dire par rapport à ça, la personne va commenter. Donc, il suffit juste de laisser tes commentaires. Si tu laisses tes commentaires en bas, je vais publier ça. Donc, yeah, like we were saying, I think that sexuality should be age appropriate. When we talk about sexuality to our kids, I think what is important for them to know is learning about their body, the development of their body. For the meantime, for me, I want to be the one to introduce I as a parent, talking as a parent, I think it is my duty as a parent to introduce sexuality at that level to my child, because I want to be the one to, sometimes a topic might be, some topics are so sensitive that if you bring them out in a way to your kids, it frightens them. So I want to be the one to introduce that kind of sexuality to my child. I want to be the one to introduce all those things to my child at the time that I feel as a parent that is age appropriate for my child, that would not distort the child's ability to understand or to make a difference between right and wrong. Because imagine you introduce this kind of sexuality to a child at 3 years. The child does not even understand what is sexuality. You just introduce something to a child and they start going wacko, excited about everything. I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm still saying, I don't know what you people think about it. Je ne sais pas ce que vous pensez de ça, mais pour moi, je pense que j'aimerais, comme un parent, j'aimerais être la personne qui veut introduire le sujet de ce genre de sexualité à ses enfants. J'aimerais être cette personne qui va parler de ça à sa fille ou à son fils. Parce qu'il y a certains sujets que si ce n'est pas hum, si ce n'est pas bien expliqué ou bien, oui, expliqué, je vais utiliser le mot expliquer aux enfants, ça va les embrouiller. Imaginez que ton enfant de 3 ans qui, qui ne connaissent rien, qui ne savent même pas ce qui est la sexualité, et puis tu les commences à les parler des choses bizarres comme ça va les troubler, ça va les déranger. Ils vont pas savoir de quoi expliquer de tout ça, ou c'est bien ou c'est pas bien. Donc pour moi, je me dis que en tant que parent, je vais être la personne qui va introduire ce sujet au moment donné à mes enfants. Et là, si je n'arrive pas à le faire, je pense qu'il y a there are specialized people, there are people who have been groomed and educated to assist parents. I think there are many things that the system needs to put in place to help parents and children, not sexuality. When we talk about Europe, there are so many things going on in Europe nowadays that the problem, what they should be thinking about, what the system should be thinking about, is not how to teach, to bring into sexuality, to add into the curriculum of children. There are many things happening in Europe nowadays that they need to think about it, how to solve that problem, rather than trying to impose sexuality on children who are so very tender and know nothing yet about themselves. We have a system where children are being snatched or taken away from parents. Those same children they are trying to teach sexuality on are the same children that some of them are today in social or homes that are not even better than where they call their own home of their parents, but they take them and put them in those homes because they claim that their house, that their parents' houses are not conducive enough for them to live in. So they take children away, put them into the system, and those children become something else in the future. So I think that the system should try to ameliorate that aspect first, than talking about sexuality that is important for children to be able to know their sexuality before they reach a certain age. But how is that important? How does that help a child to grow, to become somebody in future, to become better in future? I heard of a story where a child was being taken away from her parents, and placed into the system because the child supposedly went to school and was narrating a certain scene of what they saw in their house between both parents. And the system said, no, the children are exposed, the children are being traumatized, the parents do not have the concern of the children. Therefore, they have to take away those children from them and put them in the system. But if you are taking away my child, that she's not safe with me as a mother, and put in a system because you think that I have exposed my child to certain immoralities that are not good at that age. Yet, the same system is trying to impose that same education to children who are young. I don't understand. I have people. I have people commenting. Thank you. I have I have people like um just give me 1 minute. Let me share this live to Euh, ah, d'accord. Ok, je vais faire. Yeah. Um, okay. I don't know. Someone is trying to connect. Ah, still Wendy Me is trying to connect. Mais Madame Savadogo, je ne sais pas pourquoi tu n'arrives plus à te connecter. Mais on me dit que il faut que tu mettes ton micro et ta caméra avant que vous ne puissiez l'ajouter à la diffusion. Donc, il faut que tu mettes ton micro et ta caméra. Hein. Il faut que tu allumes ta caméra. Tu ne peux pas venir ici, Anne. Donc, I have someone is saying sexuality is not only age appropriate, it also has to do with culture. Sex or sexuality has been taught in school for years through biology. The problem there is what is being added to the table. Yeah, that's a fact. That's true. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the comment. It's true because are we taking into consideration all of these aspects that this person mentioned, like the culture of people, the sex of people? Are we taking into consideration all of that before trying to impose that our children need to go to school and learn sexuality? Are we taking into consideration all of that? We need to take into consideration all of those because there are some cultures that do not permit that. There are some religions that do not permit. So I think that this aspect, this topic is a very crucial topic and a very sensitive topic that we really need to handle it with a lot of care, maturity, and understanding. And I think that before passing out laws like these, the system needs to needs to factor what parents will think or what parents feel about this aspect for their own children. Because I, for one, I will not want my child to come back one day and like it's crazy. So thank you guys for your comments, and yeah, please like my video, like the video, connect, share with your friends, share with your families. Leave your comments down below. I'm going to read them and share. If you want me to share your comments for other people to see and comment about them, what they think, just drop your comments. Subscribe to my channel because I have, like I said in my intro video, I have so many topics, so many interesting topics that I like to talk about. Educational topics, because I feel like there are a lot of things happening. J'espère que nous aurons à développer plus en. Quoi exactement? Qu'est-ce que vous voulez développer exactement? Je n'ai pas compris la question. So please don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I want to give a shout out to all my 104 subscribers. Can you imagine? Now I'm growing. Thank you guys. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for the love. Thank you for following me throughout this journey. And bien sûr, it's the reason that we are à l'école. J'ai pas compris, Francine. Tu dis que j'espère que nous aurons à développer plus en profondeur. sur le sujet de la sexualité à l'école. Donc, si je comprends bien, tu, tu, tu aimerais que ce sujet soit développé à l'école ou je n'ai pas compris. Est-ce que tu peux être précise sur la question? Parce que je n'ai pas compris. Je n'ai pas bien compris la question. Merci. Ah oui, 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 bien sûr. Donc, she's asking, well, she's just trying to say that she hopes that we'll be able to talk more about this subject in like in my subsequent videos. Obviously, of course, bien sûr, pourquoi pas? Pourquoi pas? Je pense que c'est un sujet très sensitif, sensible. C'est un sujet très sensible. Donc, il faut en parler beaucoup et plus. Parce que ce n'est pas de parler aujourd'hui et puis laisser. Il faut en parler beaucoup. Il y a déjà, j'ai vu l'autre jour, il y a déjà un flyer qui est sorti pour, ça c'est pour la Belgique, ça, pour faire une manifestation contre ça. Donc déjà, je pense que les gens, people are already talking about it, talking against it. There's a manifestation that's to take place in today, actually, today in Brussels. Parents, people have there's this flyer that came out for just show you. You see the dates is there. The dates are there. Like it's on the 17th of September, which is today, to talk about it, to talk against this practice because it's not a good thing. Like I don't think that it's a good thing. Donc, il y a déjà des manifestations qui se fait par rapport à ça pour parler contre cette éducation parce que comme je disais, il y a beaucoup de choses. Je pense qu'il y a beaucoup de choses que le système doit prendre en compte. C'est pas la sexualité, c'est l'éducation sexuelle qui est très important à introduire aux enfants. Comme je disais, il y a les trucs qui se passent dans le système que je pense il faut d'abord gérer ça avant de penser à imposer la sexualité aux enfants. Il y a le fait que les... Ah, il want to pipi. Oui, c'est ma fille. Il y a le fait que les enfants sont prises de leurs parents parce qu'on pense que les parents n'ont pas la capacité de, de prendre soin de leurs enfants. Et c'est le même système qui veut éduquer la sexualité aux enfants. Non, moi je dis que ce n'est pas, it's not possible. Je pense que au lieu d'imposer, je pense qu'au lieu d'imposer cette genre d'éducation aux enfants, il faut d'abord, excusez-moi, oui, yeah. Sorry, my daughter, she came back. So yeah, I think that the system should try to solve the problem of taking away children from their parents instead of looking for a solution to solve the issues that are happening in families, the child between problems between children and parents, parents and children. They think that the best way is to take away your child from you and put in a system. And then tomorrow, when this child becomes something that the system does not want, it falls back on the parents. And they're like, yeah, because your parents didn't bring you up right, because your parents didn't do this, your parents didn't do that. Whereas the system has been there all along. You try to correct your child and they say no, it's not the right way to bring up a child, and now they're trying to impose sexuality on your child. Like, I don't think that, for me, that is what is important now. I don't think that's what is important now. So I'll want to read some of the comments that I have here. I don't know if I am people would like me to call their names on my live, but thank you for your comments. I am seeing your comments. Kitchen perfection. I don't know. Thank you, Petro's Kitchen Perfection. Thank you for your comment. C'est, je pense qu'on devrait, nous, parents, laisser le libre choix d'éduquer nos enfants sur la sexualité en fonction de nos cultures et nos valeurs, et non laisser les enseignants imposer les valeurs. Exactement. C'est ce que nous sommes en train de dire. We need to bring up our children as per our values. What you, as a parent, your values, what you think is right for you and the child. First of all, for the child, not even for you, like age appropriate, and for the growth of the child. It is not the teacher or the school to think that, okay, this is the right time to impose certain things on children. Petrol Kitchens also said, l'âge de l'enfant. I don't know. I can. Petrol is saying that l'âge de l'enfant, lui et le personne enseignant ne sont pas appropriés pour cela. I don't know what liberté, ne laissons pas nos enfants être dirigés vers la perdition. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much for your comments. I am reading every comment, and I am seeing I have 7 people on live. Thank you very much for joining my live. Thank you very much for joining this this show. Thank you for joining live with Annette. I am pleased to have you guys online, and please let your comments keep coming in. We are talking about the sexuality of children. Is it right? Is it the right of teachers to teach? Is it left for teachers in school to teach, to educate our children about sexuality from the ages of 3 to 6 or something? Okay, go and wipe your hands, okay? Mm-hmm. Come and say hello. Hello. Uh-huh. Go wipe your hands. Okay, close the door. Thank you. So, is it the right? Is it the place of teachers to educate our children on sexuality, on their sexuality, or is it for the parents? Is it the job of the parents to do that? So that's what we are talking about here today, and also about the new laws that have been put in place, that have been passed for this topic to be implemented in the curriculum of children from the ages of 3 to 6. I think that's what they posted on their website, because I did some research on this and I saw, yeah. So that is our topic of discussion today. So if you're just tuning in and wondering what is it this girl is talking about, we're talking about sexuality for children younger than 3 years old. Is it important for them to be aware of their sexuality, not aware of their sexuality, but aware of some issues or topics concerning sexuality? Like I said, I don't know if I'm permitted to talk about certain or use certain words on this platform, but I would leave the description of and the link to the articles that I'm reading from or I've read from, and you can go through my description and read and go through the link to read the article and understand for yourself what all of this is about. If you are not yet aware of what is happening in Europe and in the world at large, because I don't think it's only in Europe. I think America too is having the same issue. So, to what extent are we to talk about this, or to teach, or to allow teachers to do this for our children? Okay. Francine is asking if, mais quand est-ce que l'école doit intervenir à la question? C'est ça la question, n'est-ce pas? Mais quand l'école doit intervenir et la question, I don't know, but when does the school, I think she's trying to ask, like, when does the school has to intervene in the subject in question, like sexuality? When is the right time for the school to intervene? And she's also saying that uh like the teachers might be on both sides, because there are some teachers who are parents too. So, but now we're not talking about teachers who are parents, we're talking about teachers who are teachers. If a teacher is a parent, then well, I'm not talking about teachers who are parents, because when she's a teacher, we don't look at, well, I don't think we're talking about them as a teacher. Is it their duty and responsibility? On parle maintenant en tant que, on les parle en tant qu'enseignants. On les parle pas en tant que parents. Parce que si on les parle en tant que parents, eux aussi vont être de ce côté. Mais comme c'est les travail, ils sont des salariés en tant qu'enseignants. On les parle en tant qu'enseignants. Donc, est-ce que c'est le droit? Est-ce que c'est leur droit à eux de enseigner nos enfants la sexualité? Est-ce que c'est leur droit? Et pour ta question, quand est-ce que l'école doit intervenir sur la question qu'on parle maintenant? Je pense que I think that sexuality is not a new subject in school. Sexuality has always been there. When I was going to school, I was taught in biology, human biology, the body of like your body, your system. I was taught in home economics, sexuality in home economics. I was taught how to take care of myself from a certain age. I was like, it's an awareness. It's creating awareness to the children at a certain age, from the ages of, I think there are some children who start seeing their monthly flow from the ages of 9, 10, 11, 13. Some people are late in that aspect. But I think the earliest person is from 9 years old that they start seeing their monthly flow. So I think the point where parents or teachers, talking about teachers, the point where teachers need to intervene is as per that time. And their job is just creating awareness. Their job is just creating awareness, not teaching. Because I was taught how to take care of myself, that at one point I'm going to start seeing this. And when I see this, I think even parents need to talk about that to their parents, to their children. When you start seeing this thing, you don't need to panic, because it's normal for everybody. Every lady will go through it. So it's normal. So you don't need to panic when you see that. It's awareness. It's creating awareness. They taught us how to take care of ourselves, what to use when we start going through that process, how to be safe and stuff like that. Then for the men, They introduced, they were taught how to be aware of their body. They start growing mustache, beards, and start growing broad chest. And those were the things that they taught us in school. It doesn't mean that you are innocent of your environment. But I think that the sexuality part of it comes a step at a time, not at a very young age, like 3 or 4. My point is, it's so early to introduce this topic to children. It's so early. Yeah, I think it's so early. For me, I think it's a very early stage, and we need to talk about it more. We need to emphasize on the fact that we need to put a point on the fact that it is not left. That job is not for the teachers to do. They have their position as teachers to educate, to create awareness for our children to be aware of their bodies, but not to teach them how to go about it at 3 years old. Not to teach them how to be like this. There was one article that said they need to feel like feeling sensations, like. So I think that those teachers themselves, teachers who are parents too, should put their own selves in parents' shoes to understand the plight of parents at a certain point, what it means as a parent to be scared of the unknown about your children, the outcome of all of this for your children. So for me, that's my own point of view. And some people, I have I have comments here who people who have mentioned about the diversity of people, of parents. When we talk of diversity, we talk of cultures and religion and everything. So we need to take into consideration all of those things before we try to push certain topics or certain aspects through our children or to our children. So, well, I think that I this is what I have to say about this topic. This is my own point of view about this topic. I thank everybody who has come on live to share their own ideas, to share their own points, what they think about this topic. I don't know if anybody still has something to say about this topic. I don't know if you have ideas to share or you have points to make concerning this topic. What are your points of view concerning this topic? Are you for the fact that this topic should be introduced in schools and to children younger as 3 years old, or are you against the fact? So, in conclusion, my goal or the goal of this video is just to ensure that we sensitize and we ensure that our children that we send to school every day receive an age appropriate, comprehensive, and include. I don't want to use the word inclusive. I'll say for our children to receive an age appropriate and comprehensive education that will equip them to make responsible choices as they grow. And let us be able to communicate and have conversations with our children that will enable them to understand what is wrong and what is right. Communication, I think, is the most vital element in all of this parent-children relationship. We should be able to have meaningful conversation with our children find out what is happening with them. So that being said, I think that we have, or I have come to the end of this video, of this live. But before I go, I would like to open the floor to everyone who is watching me. I would like to open the floor. If everybody has a question or something to say concerning this issue, or a question concerning this issue, the person is free to, I don't know if someone is trying to, ah, yeah, somebody's, yeah, you just have to, the person has gone. Someone was trying to join the live and the person has gone back. Um, well, you can still come back. You can still come back if you have something to say. If you have something to add, I am here. I'm still giving you time. If you have something to say, if you have an opinion to give about this issue, if you have a contribution, it mustn't be for what I'm saying. You can have your own opinion, which is contrary to what I'm talking about, or to contrary to other people's opinion. You have the right to have your voice and say what you think. Me, I'm having my voice. I'm saying what I think and what I believe, to as per my beliefs, as per my own values. So this video is not meant for just people who have the same values, or who think the same way I'm thinking as per this topic. So if you feel like what is happening is the right thing and should be implemented in schools, you have the floor to share your ideas with us. I'm listening. I'm all ears. I would like to listen to what you have to say. So if anybody has something to say, questions to ask, a comment to leave, please don't forget to drop your comments down at the comment section below, and I will read every comment and I'll make sure to answer to every comment below. And please don't forget to subscribe as well to my channel, Live with Annette, and comment, like, and share my videos. And yeah, we are still waiting. If anybody has something to say, if you want to join the live and share your ideas, just give about 5 minutes to anybody who feel like they want to join. Yeah, open and you're free to join the video, the live. And for those who joined my video, thank you guys. Thank you guys for taking out time to be here with me to share your thoughts on this topic. I appreciate every comment that you have left. And I hope that we can be able to use our voice in unity to fight these aspects, to fight these things that are happening, because the world is going crazy. The world is going crazy, and there are some things that are not acceptable. So yeah, well, thank you all guys for joining my video. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for coming on live to be part of this journey with me. I appreciate your time and your efforts. I appreciate your comments, like I say. So I'll leave you here by saying that I love you guys, and continue to stay tuned to my channel. Continue to anticipate for other videos to come on other topics. If you don't mind, maybe you can drop a comments. If you feel like you have a topic that you want us to talk about, you want us to discuss about, just drop your comments below, and we would get back to that topic and find a way to come around that topic. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for sharing this 1 hour with me talking about this topic. Is very important to me as a parent, and I think it should be important to you out there as well as a parent. who has who goes out every day to drop your children off at school, and you think that you feel that you're dropping them off to at a place where they should be safe, at a place where they should be safe. So as a parent, you will not want to come back home and feel like you've dropped off your child somewhere they are not safe. So it's the fear of every parent to have that conscious mindset. So I appreciate the fact that we all took our time to be here today to talk about this topic. So I love you guys. Thank you. And like I say, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment for more videos to come. Thank you, guys, and see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Au revoir.